Hello people, welcome to my Wannabe guide for Poppy support. This is how I play it. Of course you can always play Poppy how you want it. You can buy whatever you want. Everything you buy is good, but well, some things are just better than others. It's just the way you play it, play style. Um, in this video I will be explaining how I think about it, how I play it. Um, I'm first gonna explain to you uh, something which took me quite a while to think about how I was gonna explain it, is my starting items and also my summoner spells. And all my summoner spells and my items I buy uh, because of one thing. I buy it because of the passive. Uh, for people who don't know what the passive does, if the damage exceeds 10% of Poppy her current health, it will be reduced by 50%. So why do I buy potions? Why is potion so important? Potions for Poppy, I think is just key. If you're playing Poppy, if I play Poppy top or Poppy mid or Poppy AD carry, or I always buy crystalline flask. Now why is crystalline flask so important? That is, like I said, it's because of the passive. Now I'm just I'm talking about early game right now. Because if the enemy AD carry attacks me right now, the damage won't be cut in half because it won't exceed 10% of the current health. But when I'm low life, like around 300 to 100 HP, the damage will be cut in half, and that's very efficient for Poppy. And it's good to be efficient, so I want to be in that efficient state as long as possible. I want to make the most use of it. So that's why when I'm low life, around 200-300 HP, I will be start using potions to stay in that effective zone as long as possible. All the damage will be cut in half, so you will be an unkillable Yordle. Same goes for barrier. If I'm very low life, I will just use barrier, and the damage will be cut in half. You maybe thinking, why use barrier? Why don't you use heal? That's because the damage won't be cut in half if it's true damage. That's another very key thing to playing Poppy. If you look at the counters, just gonna Google Poppy counters right now. Now you can see what are the counters for Poppy: Olaf, Darius, Timo, Aurelia. Well, it, is it a coincidence? No, this isn't coincidence at all. Olaf true damage, Darius true damage, Timo having the poison, always doing like damage over time, will never exceed the 10%. This the damage will never be cut in half. All these champs, damage they do won't be cut in half. That's just that is why they counter Poppy. And of course, yeah, Rumble, damage over time, Cal, just doesn't. It's all about the passive. So Poppy, basically, end of story. Poppy, if you wanna play Poppy, you gotta know the passive. Poppy is all about the passive. As you can see here, I'm low life, and the passive is just keeping me alive. This damage is being cut in half, and I'm using potions to heal. Just to stay in that effective zone. See, I got 100 HP, but I don't care. I just walk back in there. knowing that the damage will be cut in half and I won't die. So well, that explains my potion start. And then there are people who saying yes, but why not buy relic shield? Why not buy money items? You know, your support, you want to have some income. It's true, you can buy relic shield. You will have more income, but you will have a disadvantage in lane because you won't be able to stay alive as long as possible. Basically, that's the only difference. So if you're going for a passive lane, farm only, I really would advise you to buy relic shield because it will give you more money in the end, but less kills. And I'm always trying to make it's solo queue, so I'm not going for a passive lane. I'm going for a kill, trying to make kills. That's what you should do, in my opinion, if you're in solo queue. Well, here you see this is flashing, healing, just trying to kill me in every possible way. Jinx used heal and flash just to try to kill me. Trash already used exhaust, trying to, you know, any other support would already be dead, but this Poppy just, you know, the passive just keeping her alive forever. So we're actually having lane advantage already because Jinx doesn't have any summoner spells. But I can't zone her really because the lane is getting pushed. Kate is pushing the lane, so I really can't do anything about it. You know, all the AD carries just push the lane, and at least in the elo I'm now on platinum, and just, you know, all I see is AD carries just automatically pushing the lane, and I'm just tired of telling them that they shouldn't do that because then I can't zone. You know, if you look at it right now, you can obviously see that I can't zone them because if I go towards them right now, they will just run back and hide under the tower, and there's nothing I can do. Well, that's one thing. Other thing I want to say, what you want to do as Poppy support, except for trying to get kills, is of course, well, here you see Kate get grabbed, and I immediately, you know, try to protect her by stunning Jinx in the wall. And actually this trade turns out to be in our favor. That's what happens a lot also with Leona, is that when Leona or Trash or any supports goes on the AD carry, what I do is I stun. In that situation I try to stun their AD carry, and actually you will win the trade because in the end their support will do less damage than Poppy. So yeah. Here I recall because I want to buy I don't know how to call that item again. I want to buy that magic damage item. How do you call it again? It's just yeah, I'm really genius in guides. Amplifying tone. Damn, I would never thought it would call like that. Anyway, I'm going to buy the amplifying tone for more damage, refilling my crystalline flask. And well, as you can see, they don't know. They don't even know I recalled. Kate can just farm whatever she wants. So that was just a smart move, if I say so myself. Well, back to the game. Another thing you want to do is try, as Poppy support, you always want to try to stun someone in the wall, because that will that will have like really great damage output. It will have a stun, you know, that's obvious, and you can do your EQ combo, and you will see in a moment just how powerful it really is if you get a stun, and how it will affect you, affect your supporting role in protecting your AD carry and keeping lane dominance. Actually, what I'm doing here all the time is I'm walking here, and you know, if they come too close, they know they're gonna be stunned to the wall. They're actually, you know, if they're walking here, it's basically a dead zone for them. So they can't come near Kate. They can't really harm her. Kate can just peacefully farm whatever she wants, and they can do nothing about it. As you can see, Kate has 42 farm and Jinx has 40 farm, so there's no problem here. No kills yet, because as I said, the lane is pushed, and there's nothing I can do. If I go too close, they will just run away under the turret. Well, here you see that like I told you, they come in the dead zone. They come too close to the wall, and I immediately stun Trash, and he has to flash away. Otherwise, he would be dead. Well, here you can see Trash making a mistake, coming too close to the wall again, and well, he doesn't have flash, so this time he's dead. So if you're playing against Poppy, just stay away from the wall, and that will just really limit her ability to do something against you. So oh, this is interesting moment. Jax come to gank, and oh, he comes close to the wall, so it's funny how Jinx misses her ult. So he comes close to the wall, and yeah, well, he goes immediately. He takes like, he loses all his health, and we know this a bit late that he's almost dead. So we now start the chase. Luckily, Kate is level 6 and can finish it. So I'm gonna show you in other videos also. This is my first video, but a lot of times the jungler won't be able to do anything, because it's the same thing. If they come too close to the wall, they will be stunned. If they come too close to the tower, I will stun them into the tower, and often resulting into the jungler being dead. As you can see here. I'm thinking, is there something else that I have to say? I'm thinking. Wow, I'm really good prepared for this guy. Well, I think I covered the most things I needed to say about it, and I showed you how effective it can be. So yeah, now I'm just gonna. I guess I'm just gonna go over the runes and masteries to end the video. Probably there will be a lot of other things I can talk about, but I don't know right now what it is. I'm just gonna show you my armors and masteries, trying to explain something about it, why I take them. I really invest a lot in defensive runes and masteries, because if you do that, you will be just very, very, very hard to kill. You will notice that. So I just have armor runes, armor quints, magic resist glyphs, and attack speed marks. Just all, nothing per level, just all for the early game. Just being tanky as possible, just being in the unkillable YOLO. Mastery set on, yeah, block, and you know, all in defense tree, nothing in offense. Because you just want to be the endless tank, and you just want to make sure, you just want to zone the enemy away from your AD carry, and while doing that you will be taking a lot of damage. So you just have to be tanky in the start. Just having some utility masteries, some gold, I have some gold income also, so nothing to say much about that. Well, that's it. I hope you learned something from it, and well, I can't wait to see Poppy support in the meta. So I would say give it a try and see how overpowered it really is.